In 1993, three engineers sat down at a Denny's diner in San Jose, California. Over cheap coffee, they sketched out an idea most people would have called crazy. They wanted to build a company that could change the future of computing. That quiet meeting would eventually become NVIDIA, one of the most powerful technology companies the world has ever seen. Jensen Huang was not born into Silicon Valley success. He was an immigrant who worked his way up from nothing, bussing tables as a teenager, putting himself through college, landing engineering jobs through pure determination. He teamed up with two fellow engineers, Chris Malachowski and Curtis Preem. Together, they bet everything on one bold theory. While every other company in Silicon Valley was chasing raw processing power, Huang believed the future belonged to specialized chips built for graphics and visual computing. Most people thought he was wrong. Investors were skeptical. The industry was not paying attention. But Huang was convinced, and he was willing to risk everything to prove it. In the beginning, it nearly destroyed them completely. Their first product launched in 1995 and flopped hard. NVIDIA had built it around a graphics method that the entire industry abandoned overnight the moment Microsoft released its DirectX software standard. DirectX used triangles. NVIDIA used a completely different geometry. Suddenly, every game developer in America was building for Microsoft, and NVIDIA was incompatible with all of it. 250,000 units shipped. Nearly every single one came back. The failure wiped out $10 million and forced Huang to lay off half the company. 80 people cut down to 40 overnight. But it did not stop there. NVIDIA had also been working on a second chip in partnership with Sega. They worked on it for nearly a year. Then Sega flew to California in person to tell Jensen Huang they were going with someone else. 2 failed products. Half the team gone. A major partnership lost. The bank account nearly empty. For years, the unofficial motto inside NVIDIA became something employees never forgot. We are 30 days away from going out of business. And more than once in those brutal years, that was not just a saying. That was the reality. Most startups would have quit. Most founders would have walked away. Huang did not fold. He scrapped everything, abandoned the old architecture, and redirected every remaining dollar into one new chip, fully compatible with Microsoft DirectX. One single bet. In 1997, NVIDIA released the Riva 128. Fast, compatible, and exactly what the American market had been waiting for. It sold 1 million units in just 4 months and pulled the company back from the edge. NVIDIA was alive, and now it was dangerous. Over the next decade, NVIDIA became the most trusted name in gaming graphics across America. Their chips powered the games that defined an entire generation. But Huang was already thinking about something much bigger. Then came the twist nobody predicted. Scientists discovered that the same chips NVIDIA built for video games were almost perfectly engineered for artificial intelligence. The complex math that made game visuals stunning turned out to be exactly the math AI needed to learn and think. It was an accident of engineering that changed the entire world. Overnight, NVIDIA became the essential engine of the global AI revolution. Every major American tech company, Google, Microsoft, Amazon, Meta, OpenAI, all of them running their AI systems on NVIDIA chips. Data centers from Silicon Valley to Virginia filled up with NVIDIA hardware. The chip that once could not sell became the chip the entire world needed. From a Denny's booth in San Jose to the center of the AI age, Jensen Huang once admitted that building NVIDIA felt like facing almost zero chance of success. 2 product failures, massive layoffs, partnerships lost, 30 days from shutdown again and again. He kept going anyway, And that is what makes NVIDIA's story so powerful and so deeply American. The greatest companies in this country are never built on easy wins. They are built in the hard moments, in the failures that would break most people. NVIDIA was built in those moments, and today it stands at the center of the most important technological revolution in human history, all from 3 people, one crazy idea, and a booth at Denny's. If this story inspired you, hit like and subscribe. See you in the next one.